Okay guys, quick video. Like I said, it is just miserable out here with the humidity lately. So I didn't do the video all the way that of me, actually doing it, but this is pretty easy to explain. So I ran through the fire hole right there. I'm gonna get that plastic piece back out and actually try to put a small slit in it so I can actually pop it back in, keep it around the wires. But I bolted the fuse box right up here, and here's the fuse. Or the plug-in box for the relay box. Then I have the positive and the negative. Ran over there. I tucked it right behind the battery so I can still get to it. I know it's probably not the prettiest, but I wanted to be able to get to it, being that this is an off-road vehicle. So I ran it through there, right to that firewall, underneath the glove box. I'll show you. There's the light bar. It's about as centered as I could get it without having to bend the brackets. I mean, they're not perfect, guys. You might be able to bend it better depending on all I had was a vise. But it looks pretty decent. I mean, you can hardly tell. Bugs me because I'm a perfectionist with that kind of thing, but it's better than nothing. Right up here, it's kind of hard to see on this camera. But anyways, you'd run it right through there. If you have somebody on the passenger side, they could pull the wire through. I ran it through the side here, up and over. And then what I did here is the brackets. I'm going to have to get some stronger, bigger bolts. I don't like the bolts that came with. I ended up losing them. I couldn't find them. I tried another bolts, and the bolts that it came with were a lot smaller. I don't like even these ones I had extra. I put some weather stripping around them to help so they don't leak, and also from rusting. And or the weather, it's like that the weather sealant kind of stuff. I put it around there with drilling the holes and putting them in there, but I am going to get some bigger screws and get them really screwed in there tight, and then weather seal them and just be done. But as you can see, I got the brackets. This is what it looks like on the other side. The GS brackets for this Silverado. As you can see, it's pretty. I mean, it's a curved one, but it's pretty straight, pretty even on each side where it's at. And then I actually ran the wire. I took the antenna off and ran the wire, and that sealant on there all the way poured in there. So hopefully it doesn't leak. If it does, I'll just add more to it because I know that will eventually stop it. And I drilled a hole, 3/8 hole down there. Got it in there. It's a little bit bigger than what it needed, but I wanted some space to wiggle room. And I had it go all the way down in the pillar. And I drilled another hole, as you can see right here. And I very easily, with a screwdriver and some needle nose pliers, pulled that through. And I ran the wiring actually all down underneath here. And then you take this screw out, and you take this screw out right here. And then you can come up under here, this little bracket here, and get it around here and then tuck it down in there. You still have it, yes, around here, but it's nice and flush with the interior in there. That way I can get to it easily. And then, of course, I electrical tape the connecting butts right here, and you just connect it. And I just zip tied it to the OEM harness, and away we go. I'm going to pop that back on. And I ran my wiring down through, if you look right behind here, there we go, down there. I ran it through, and I just put my switch there because I didn't want to use any of the OEM switch spots. Now this doesn't look like it's going to stick very well. I'm pretty sure it's cheap 3M tape, so eventually I'll probably have to use my own, or I might splice it and do it more like a toggle switch like that down the road. But for now, I just wanted to get it done. And I ran the wiring up there. As you can see, it's all tucked in, zip tied up, nice and neat. And then yeah, button works, boom, it's on. There you go. LED bar right there. And yeah, of course I don't have it adjusted exactly pointing at where I want it at yet. I can do that easily with those screws up there. Just loosen them a little, turn it. But yeah, I'm gonna pop this piece on right now and call it a day. Oop, dropped it. Sorry, camera's in my hand, but I figured this would be the best way for you guys to see this, because it's one of them things you just really can't get a good angle on with the camera sitting in one spot the whole time. So you push that down back in there. Try to get this around. See these clips in here? You don't want to get it around it on the back side. And then bam. Get this one in there. Come on. There we go. Now she's sealed back in there. I'll probably have to pull this little sealant strip up. Think around it. Yeah, it's around it. So if you want to do that, get your little flathead screwdriver or one of these little bad boys, and this should get it. It's tucking it though. Started, but there we go. See if the bigger one will work better. It wants to be stubborn. I'll do the rest later. All right, that's it, guys. Bam. That's all you really got to do. Just drill 2 holes. Well, actually drill 8 holes. So, because of brackets. It's a lot of bending the brackets, guys. I wish, and I really hope HRG makes a bracket soon, or Aerogenics or somebody, because I really think it could be done, and I think it would sell like freaking hotcakes with an LED bar package. But yeah, that's it, guys. It wasn't too hard, actually. I got it all done in about probably 2 hours. The drilling was and lining up is what made it, you know, a little bit longer. If somebody had a bracket and had a little instructions and all that to do, man, I'm telling you, it'd probably be quick, and you could get it done in an hour if you had the right tools. But till next time, guys. How bright that thing is. And yeah, I think I need to get the front up a little more, but I'm going to have to wait till the new front control arms, spindle arms come out, because I don't want to deal with axle issues anymore going up higher in the front. But she still looks good, a little high in the rear. Get everybody in the car or tow anything, it's going to go back down. It'll look fine. But look how bright that light bar is. Look at that. It's insane.